Welcome back. Still Breakfast Extra here. Our second big story. Today, well, it takes us into the heart of Nigerian party politics. A recent court ruling on the Labour Party's leadership has shaken up plans and strategy ahead of 2027 elections. The judgment has realigned the internal power structure of the party and is affecting key stakeholders, grassroots organizers, and presidential hopefuls. It's being described by analysts as a reset moment for one of Nigeria's fastest growing political forces.
And of course, to help us unpack what this court verdict means for the party, its supporters, and the broader opposition landscape, we're joined this morning by two Labour Party leaders, Prince Ahanotu, the National Youth Leader, and John Igbojionu, State Secretary of the Labour Party in Abia State. Good morning, gentlemen, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Nigerians.
Okay.
Good to be here this morning.
So, sir, please, let's start with you. Can you just talk to us? Let's begin with this judgment itself. Can you explain what the court ruling said and how it has altered, the leadership dynamics within the Labour Party?
Well, I'm sure that your representatives were there in the court and probably listened to the judge who spoke from the two sides of his mouth. On one hand, the judge said that it's an internal affair of the party. In another hand, the judge is saying that there is a vacuum in the party. So I don't know the political interest and political affiliation that the judge may have to have understood that there is a vacuum in the Labour Party. The reason why there is a counter affidavit that he refused to listen to, that is saying clearly that there has never been any vacuum in the party, and the judge went ahead to give his ruling. Well, the honorable judge has given his judgment, and it has caused some, kind of crisis in the polity in the country. But what I can assure you is that that judgment will be quashed by appeal court, because there is no place in law where a court has the power and jurisdiction to declare leadership for any political party in Nigeria. There are plethora of judgments by the Supreme Court that clearly says that no court in Nigeria has the power and has the ability. In fact, the Supreme Court said that it's an area where angels, fear to tread. So it's not something for the High Court. I don't even imagine. I can't even imagine that a Supreme Court have given a judgment and said that nobody should venture into this, and High Court assume the power and the godly power to now declare leadership for school party.
Mr. Ahanotu.
So the judgment, anytime any judge gives judgment, you see the court as the court pleases. So the courts are pleasing, the court are pleased in this one, but it will not stand because there is no place in law for the judgment.
Mr. Ahanotu, for me, I'm very concerned about the timing of all of this. The LP inside of Abia State is actually a very big force to reckon with. It's an Eastern party, whether you like it or not. Now, for this to be happening now, I'm wondering how it plays into strategy. Do you think that this is a disruption or intentional in itself?
Well, from the look of things, you see that this is a calculated attempt to destroy Labour Party.
Why do you think so?
The fact that some individuals, pardon?
Why do you think it is a regulated attempt to destroy the Labour Party? Exactly how you put it.
There's nothing difficult in the matter at stake. You join the party in 2023, and the party graciously gives you almost free tickets to win a governorship election. And when you won that governorship election, you have never invested anything in the party. You have never thought of consolidating the gains, even in your state, because we can assume the personalities that are fueling this crisis. We know them, and we cannot, say we don't know them. So they are funding it seriously, funding the crisis. So I think it's a calculated attempt to destabilize and destroy Labour Party, because the party has come of age, the party have, become known across the country. So since they cannot have it as they used to do in other political parties where they came from, you know what they do in the other political parties is that when you win a governor, you become the God and personal savior of the political party. Everybody will now be coming to bow down to worship you. But in Labour Party, the mighties and the small are the same. That is why even the national chairman, some of us that are national leaders of the party are not former ministers, are not former governors, are not former senators. The Labour Party is a party for the common persons in Nigeria. And it's only in Labour Party that somebody can become a ward chairman, grow from ward chairman to become a local government secretary of the party, grow from local government secretary of the party and become a national deputy secretary of the party. And it's only in Labour Party. There is no political party in Nigeria that have this record of growing in the ranks in their leadership. It's only in Labour Party. And some of these guys that have been merged in the party in 2023 are established politicians who believe in hijacking political party structure. So in this case, since they cannot manipulate the party structure, they now want to destabilize, distort, and destroy the party before 2027 election.
Right.
But, you know, when you are holding somebody down, you are also down with the person.
Right. So with all these conversations that you just mentioned and, you know, the structure in Labour Party and how it's unshakable, do you think that this situation and the verdict from the court could affect the unity and the mobilization in Labour Party, especially, you know, among people who are just joining Labour Party and going to be, you know, first, 2027 will be their first voting time?
I can assure you that, in fact, despite what is happening, last week we had a series of engagement in the party. There are several engagements that the party have been having. A lot of people, credible Nigerians, are reaching out, coming to join the party. Look, people knows the truth. No matter how we try to paint it, people knows what is happening in the party. And a lot of people are becoming kind of sympathetic with the party because they know that, you know, there's this balance that when you play ball, you lick orange. You know, no matter how small they felt that we are, we also have people that are sympathetic to us. We also have brothers and sisters. They may be richer than us. We may also be having uncles and aunties that are richer than them. So they can't just take over the party. I agree that the situation have affected somehow the party in terms of whenever we want to do something, they come with, like, the party has already scheduled to start a mentorship program, if you are following the policy. And now they have come with this to destabilize that action that the party wants to take, which will make a great impact in the society. So what they want to do is that they want to do everything possible to discredit our leadership, to make it look as if we are not doing anything. But I can assure you, no matter how dark the night is, morning must surely come.
Right. And, you know, some people say, or some people are saying the reason why all these issues are steaming up is because, you know, former presidential candidate Peter Obi had moved, you know, to the ADC. What's your take on that? Do you think that is one of the reasons why all these situations are happening in the, you know, Labour Party?
No, I don't agree with that. In fact, the person you mentioned was even among those that initiated the division in the party.
Oh.
I am sorry, but His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi did not handle the issue of Labour Party as expected by younger generation like me in the party. In all honesty, this is not a serious issue. It started like play. People
How exactly did it? How exactly did it start, and how exactly do you think that he was the initiator of the disunity or dispute in the Labour Party there in Abia State?
Look, there has never been. Let me shock you. There has never been any meeting called by His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi and Ale Soti and sat down and say, since we are here, how do we move forward? A political party is like a family. At every point, if you have respect of that political party, like we do, have that respect for His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, and that was why the party gave him everything. If you come to the party today, there is no bicycle that is donated to the party by His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, who ran for presidential election. is no chair that is donated by Abia State that ran and won a governorship election in the party. So, and we had the experience of a governor from Ondo State, Mimiko, who won election under Labour Party. And the first thing Mimiko did was, first of all, donate things to the party, empower the party leadership, supported the party leadership before he now came and said, let's change strategy, let's change leadership. And it happened seamlessly. But you can't just come, win an election. The first agenda on your table is all of them that were there when I came in should go. That was what Dr. Igbojionu started doing in Abia State. The moment he won election, the first request he made to the National Working Committee was that the state chairman that he won election with should be chased away. And eventually, the National Working Committee accorded him that respect and removed the state chairman that won election with him. Till today, Abia State have never given that man a bottle of Coke. A man that won election with him. When they say people should be magnanimous in victory, you see, the man is from Abia State. You can even give him SSA political. Open one window office for him in your village.
So, Mr. Ahanotu,
sure that nobody hears his voice.
So, Mr. Ahanotu, I hear what you're saying.
To compensate him.
Mr. Ahanotu, I hear what you're saying, but basically, I feel, you're trying to say that are people using the members of Labour Party, because you've mentioned, the few people that have become, governors and presidential candidates not coming back to say, thank you for your support, or this is how we're going to help the party. So are you saying that is one of the reasons why there's a bit of issue in the House? You come, we support you, and then you disappear without any
how can that change?
form of payback or say thank you. And how do you think this can change? So how do you think we can move past this? How do you think this can change?
No, the lesson there to learn is that political parties must go back and bring out their membership register and make sure that people are members of their party before they give them ticket to run an election.
Okay.
They should make sure that this man believes in the party ideology and party philosophy before they give them nomination to run an election. The case of 2023, within 1 month, even after nomination have closed by INEC, it was during the substitution primaries that all these men that lost primaries, that couldn't conduct primaries in their political parties, just came. And we gave them waivers, and made them candidates of our party. All of them in the National Assembly, majority of them did not pay for nomination fee. But because we were eager to make, impact in the national stage, we were not looking at certain things. We gave all of them tickets to run an election.
Right.
And today, including the senators, including the House of Rep members, none of them have come back to, consolidate or give back to the party.
Well, Mr.
All they want is remove my ward chairman, remove my local government chairman, remove my state chairman. This is what we have been experiencing since they won election.
Right. Well, Mr. Prince Ahanotu, thank you so much for joining. Unfortunately, we're not being able to join. John Igbojionu was not able to join us. But we thank you. We see that you've talked about, Labour Party being a trusting party. And, it's unfortunate that, you people feel like they're allegedly using the members, and it's something that they need to figure out. But we appreciate you joining us and having this conversation with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Let's keep believing in Labour Party. Labour Party will rise again. I am very sure of that.
Let's hope so. Thank you.